Welcome to Goscore. Today, I am here with a few tips on the use of grammar in OET writing. Naturally, the present tense are extremely common in daily life and are also frequently used in the OET writing subtest. Knowing how to use them is very useful for general English and in your OET exam too. The simple past and the simple present make up most of our daily English use, but other tenses such as present perfect are also incredibly important for being more specific about the issues of time. In this video, we will review the various present tenses and then look at how they could apply in OET. If you are preparing for OET, then you should be confident in your use of present tenses. Each of them can be stated in positive, negative, or interrogative form. Of course, the latter is not likely to occur in the writing test, but it's worth knowing nonetheless. Let us see when to use different present tenses. The simple present is used for regular action. For example, she goes to the store every weekend. We use simple present for truths and permanent situations. The sun is. The spiders eat. We also use simple present for giving directions or instructions. Next, we use present continuous for actions that happen as we speak. For example, he is sweeping the floor. We use the present continuous for something that is ongoing but not right now. For example, they are studying or I am reading a book. We use the present continuous for describing a developing situation. For example, it is getting cold outside or the leaves are turning yellow. We also use present continuous for a regular action. She is exercising at the gym about now. The present perfect is used for finished actions or states that occurred at some time in the past. For example, I have been to Egypt. We also use present perfect for something that has happened in the past and may happen again, or which hasn't happened but may still happen. For example, it hasn't rained. The present perfect continuous tense is used for describing an ongoing activity and the length of the time that it has continued. For example, we have been learning French for 6 months. Now, let us see the use of present tense in OET letters. The OET writing subtest contains many possible instances when a candidate could use present tense, and thus every student should be familiar with the situation that I explained just now. In order to employ this area of grammar correctly, one of the best OET writing tips is to prepare for the exam by becoming familiar with all these tenses. Let's take an example situation. Imagine you are taking the writing test for pharmacists or nurses and you have information about the patient's current status. You are asked to review the notes and then write a letter of referral to the doctor. Clearly, this is a perfect example to show off your mastery of these present tenses. The case notes will include information such as the person's height, weight, and medical condition. It may include any conditions they currently suffer from or any medications that they are currently taking. In this case, you might say this following: age 56, height 170 cm, weight 92 kg, does not engage in regular exercise, drives to work, depression, overnight. These notes could be included in a letter in the following way. Mrs. Robinson is 56 years old. She is 170 cm tall and weighs 92 kg. She does not engage in regular exercise and instead drives to work. She has been suffering from depression for 6 months and is currently suffering from obesity. As you can see, in the short passage, it has been possible to include the simple present tense several times, including in its negative form. Also, the present continuous and the present perfect continuous tense is also used. Each of these is used to convey the meaning from the case notes to the reader with regard to the time when events happen or are happening. In the OET writing test, you will often find these tenses to be useful. This is because you will frequently need to give information about patients' histories and present status. Present perfect and present perfect continuous can be used to talk about problems that started in the past or medications that the patients have been on, while the present continuous tense can describe the ongoing situations. All of these tenses have some potential use in the OET writing subtest, and it is imperative that any candidate is familiar with all of them before attempting this section of the exam. If you have any doubts regarding this section, do post your queries in the comment section below. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. visit www.goscoreweb.com. See you in the next video. Bye bye.